What's up? You gotta come up with a new intro. What's up, guys? That gets old. And then my original cutlerylover here. That's just funny now. I don't know. We've had this discussion before. It's a one-sided discussion. I want to do something that's new, but it has to be natural. It can't be this like staged thing. I mean, I say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" because that's something I'd say if I saw you in the street. If a group of YouTubers were standing on the corner of the street, I'd say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And believe it or not, when I say goodbye to people, I really do say, "Hope you enjoy the rest of your day." Like to a lot of different people, even strangers. That's just naturally what I say. That's not staged either. Which a lot of people is strange. They're like, "What? Enjoy the rest of my day." Like they can't accept the fact that I'm being nice. They don't understand. Like, what's the motive? Why? Hey, why are you being nice? What do you want? I know you're up to something. No tricks, just being nice. I'll do that sometimes. All right, so this is one of the most fascinating hot sauces, and I can't wait to review it right now. This is the adjustable hot sauce, or excuse me, adjustable heat hot sauce from Dave's. Very interesting. Basically, what you have here is you have two bottles. They're half, cylindrical, so they kind of fit together, and you can see the bottom there. It's almost like a puzzle piece. They snap together, then the label goes around both of them here. So they're connected, right? And on top you have a cap. It looks kind of like an Axe body spray kind of a deal. And I'm going to try this on the spoon. But I also have little crackers here. Reduced fat wheat thins. Yummy. Just in case the spoon thing doesn't work. I don't know how this is going to work. It could be like a massive fire hose spray out. It could be a little dribble. I have no idea. But you turn the top to adjust how much heat you have. Now, right now, there's a little arrow here. In fact, the arrow is underneath the part where it sprays out. Okay, you see a little white dot. So you line that up with whatever heat level you want. I just realized just a second that as you're turning this thing's facing your face and your eyes. So be very, very careful not to press that button on the end while you're adjusting it. Hello. Wow, I literally just realized that right this second. Like, you go, how much do I want? I want it really, really hot. And like, if you're holding the whole top like that, you can very easily go and squirt your own eyes. So, not a good idea. I'm going to say that's a design flaw. So anyway, it starts off here, and it's like a light pink color, and it gets progressively darker into a red. But it starts off with warm. Oh, you have the off spot, too. So I guess, let me try this paper towel. Maybe the off. All right. The off doesn't allow it to push down at all. Okay, that makes sense, right? But as you turn it, it goes to warm, warmer, hot, hotter, and then really hot. Now, what I'm assuming is going on here is that there's two kinds of hot sauces in here. There's a mild hot sauce and a super hot sauce. Okay? And I'm assuming that depending on what position this is in, it's sucking more from one side than the other. Like if you're on warm, which is the lowest setting, it's probably mostly the mild sauce and like no hot sauce. But as you turn it, every time you pump it or whatever you're doing by pushing this button, it's going to be more of the hot sauce. Just my assumption. But anyway, this is a warning. Keep away from children and pets and all that kind of stuff. And refrigerate after opening. So this will have to go in my refrigerator. But you can see, because it's a spray like this, it's very, very thin, the liquid. Okay, it's literally like water or juice or whatever. It's not chunky whatsoever because it would clog the system. So it's a very, very fine. I don't even want to say a puree because that means there's little bits of stuff in there. It's just liquid. But the ingredients in here are water, hot peppers, cane vinegar, salt, hot pepper extract. Dave and your extracts, you're killing me. Acetic acid, thickening gum, onion and garlic extract. You can hear it. Just like water. So, yeah, if you can manage to not squirt yourself in the face while you're trying to adjust it, let's see what it's like. So I'm going to turn this, angle it away from me. I'm going to turn it on the lowest setting first, obviously, which is just warm. I'm going to try this on a spoon. I don't know. I hope I don't make a mess here. Got a paper towel, which you can't see. I'm going to do it with a paper towel to see what the deal is here. But like I said, I mean, It's a little thing on the back, just like pepper spray. It is pepper spray. In fact, someone should buy this and put it on hot and just carry it as their EDC for defensive pepper spray. That is hilarious. And what the cool part of that is, you know, when you go out to eat, you have your defensive spray on you, but you can also, you know, spray your food. Pretty cool. I might make this part of my EDC. If it wasn't so big, it is big and chunky. Anyway, all right, here we go. Spray some on the spoon. Come on. Ooh, that's weird. All right. So I sprayed some on the spoon. I pumped it a couple times. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to spray one more time. Now when you let go, it's still squirting out, so be careful. I guess as the button goes up, that pressure is still in that tube. So, all right, it's very, it's as loose as a sauce can be. It's like I said, it's like water or juice, pepper juice. So anyway, here we go. This is the warmest setting. Okay, straight vinegar. Not a strong vinegar punch though, no burning or anything. But very, very little flavor or heat whatsoever. There's like nothing in there. It's like, it's like, I don't know, if you cooked vinegar with the pepper in it, you got a little bit of pepper flavor. There's really nothing going on there whatsoever. So let's turn this up carefully without touching our trigger, let's call it. All right, next setting, warmer. Hopefully you guys can see this. Man, what a mess. I'm going to do 2 pumps. Sprays out like a fine mist. All right, warmer. Wow. Exact same thing, but warmer. A little tiny little tickle in the throat. All right, let's turn around up. I don't know how to grab this without touching that trigger area. It's messed up. That is messed up. All right. So now I'm on the 3rd level here, which is still warmer. Let's try this. It's so weird. All right, same deal. Not much difference at all. All right, so now I'm on hot. Let's try hot. Whoop, I got some drippage here. Okay. So, a little messy. All right. All right, hot packs a little bit of a punch there. Like I said, the flavor itself is still, it's not really strong flavor because you have just such a liquidous base that it's just vinegar with a little bit of pepper flavor. But it is progressively getting hotter as I, adjust it. All right, so now I'm on the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th red square, which is hotter, okay? There's only 8 of them here, so here's, oh, I'm sorry, there's 7. So here's number 5. And here's the other thing, I don't think I can turn it that much because it's squirting from the bottom, so there we go, that's a lot better. Just angled slightly. And about the same. So now we're on the 6th one. It's the 2nd hottest setting. Let's try this. It really is a fine mist when you pump that strong, so be careful, guys. You can easily bounce this off of something and have it come back in your eyes. Pretty dangerous idea. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Wow. That was extremely unexpected. Whew. That 5th square is really like nothing, and when I popped it to the 6th one, it got pretty darn hot. And it's weird. It's not a building heat. It's just an instantaneous boom. It's hot, and then it kind of just lingers and goes away. Weird. All right, so here's the really hot, which I'm guessing is going. It's just pulling it straight from the extract side. That's what I'm going to assume is that you have a mild vinegar, side, and then you have the extract side. And man, my lips are tingling pretty strong. All right, here's the really hot, guys. This is so dangerous. Be careful if you buy this thing at home squirting this, because the stuff seems like it's going to get everywhere. I mean, if you had a plate of food, it'd be different, but I'm trying to throw it on a spoon. All right, but excuse me. Awkward. All right, here's the really hot. Hot as it gets, folks. got some zip. And when you're on the really hot setting, you could start to taste the extract. Ooh, gave me chills. But yeah, the heat's building quite a bit, right in the throat, the lips. I mean, it's really starting to come out now. What an interesting concept. I love the concept. I think that by design, like I said, when you're adjusting this and stuff, it's going to be a little dangerous, to be honest. So be careful if you get this. Don't squirt yourself in the eye. And on top of that, if you're squirting food, it's different. But, you know, if you're trying to put it on a spoon like I am, like a moron, it's going to be messy. I'm burning, guys. I'm burning. I'm going to say for flavor, a 1. Doesn't taste good at all. It's not going to enhance any flavor on your food whatsoever. This is purely heat. Purely for the heat. As far as heat goes, because it's adjustable, I can't give it for each one, obviously. But at its hottest, I'm going to give it a very strong 6. So I'm really feeling it in my lips like crazy. So Dave's adjustable heat hot sauce. Very, very interesting. Very cool. So I like it quite a bit. It's definitely novelty. This will sit on the table with the salt and pepper. And it's just heat for your food. It's not flavor. So anyway, you can get this at hottesthotsauce.com, amongst other places. That's just where I happen to get this one. So I'll put a link in the description box if you guys are interested. And that's it. If you guys have this, please, by all means, make a video response. I'd be very interested in hearing what you have to say about it and seeing it demoed on some food as well. Man, I'm burning alive here. Oh, I'm starting to sweat too. All right. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.